So, what are angles? Well, the dictionary definition of an angle is the space, usually measured in degrees, between two intersecting lines or surfaces at or close to the point where they meet. It comes from the Latin word angulus, which means corner, which will make sense in a second. Let's say we have two rays, ray y, x, and ray y, z. Since the two rays share a similar vertex of y, this is referred to as an angle. What do we call this angle though? We usually allude to angles with this symbol. It looks like a less than symbol, but it has a flat edge on the bottom. Anyways, we can either call this angle XYZ or angle ZYX. But why can't we call this angle Y? Let's use this example of two intersecting line segments. Intersecting line segments or lines can also form angles. Line segment HI intersects with line segment JK. Let's call the point of intersection in the middle over here point L. So, when we want to refer to this angle, why can't we call it angle L? Well, when we say angle L, we technically could be discussing this angle, this angle, this angle, or this angle. So, to avoid confusion, we can either address this angle right here as ILK or as KLI. For example, this angle right here can go by two names. Which two are they? Since the vertex is M, the angle can be labeled as either angle NMO or angle OMN. As you can tell from this example, these two angles don't look the same. This angle is more open as compared to this one, which is more closed in. This is how angles differentiate. Some angles are more closed than others, like this one, and some angles are more open, like this one. The more open an angle is, the greater the angle is, and vice versa. This is usually how we can compare measurements of an angle without a protractor, which is usually used to measure angles. For example, without using a protractor, which of these two angles has a greater angle? Since angle BAC is wider and more open than angle FED, we can tell that it has a greater angle. So, angle BAC has a greater angle.